please welcome Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley.
How y'all doing today? Wow. You know, I'm County Executive David Crowley, and our special guest today, he got me a little extra fired up. And he got me ready to vote, y'all. Ready to vote Kamala Harris to be the next president of the United States of America. We have 2 days, y'all, to take advantage of the opportunity for us all in this room and abroad to make history. We will decide the future of our democracy in 2 days. This election will determine the kind of future that we want for our children and our communities. Now, I don't know about you, but I know on November 4th, I plan on embodying our state's motto and not going backward, but going forward, y'all. Because I grew up in Milwaukee, 53206 zip code to be exact. And I saw firsthand the challenges that many hardworking families face every single day, just trying to get ahead. I've witnessed the generational trauma, the pain that tragically exists in our communities every single day. And I remember growing up on 23rd and Burleigh with young people who I knew on my block who had never seen Lake Michigan, simply because they didn't have the opportunity to. And so if growing up has taught me anything, it has taught me that I needed to step up and make things better for my community. But in order, all of us actually, but in order for us to do that, particularly for our young people, they need to find love. They need to find optimism. They need to find hope in the leaders that are around them. And I remember back then as a young person, when I watched a skinny kid with a funny name become the first African-American president of the United States of America. And in that moment, it changed me. It opened my eyes that there were new possibilities and new opportunities. It opened to my eyes that hope and change is actually possible here in this country. So I became a community organizer. I then served my people within this Wisconsin state legislature. And then I became the youngest and the first African American to serve as the county executive of Milwaukee County. Now today, I made sure to bring my 3 young daughters because I want my 3 young daughters, I want them to feel the same way I did when I first saw President Barack Obama make history. I want them to be inspired by the next generation of leaders. And I want us together to watch Kamala Harris at long last shatter that glass ceiling and become the first woman president of the United States of America. We know, just like President Obama, Kamala Harris is a proven champion for working families. She will fight every day for workers, for families, and children right here in Wisconsin. We've already seen our MVP, our Madam Vice President, for those who don't know. I like to call her our MVP. We've seen her work with folks like Senator Tammy Baldwin, to deliver real results for the state of Wisconsin and create new opportunities. And can I just say how important it is that we re-elect Tammy Baldwin back to the United States Senate? Oh yeah. Because Tammy has been constantly working to bring home federal investments. She's been helping us to build more affordable housing, expand access to health care, and grow our made in Wisconsin economy. Because the bottom line is this: Kamala Harris and Tammy Baldwin, they show up for us every day. Now it's time that we show up for them on November 5th. Now, I know I got some folks behind me. I don't want to forget about y'all. It's good seeing y'all. But then we got to talk about this other guy, Donald Trump. First off, the audacity for him to come to Milwaukee yesterday. In the home of our world champion Milwaukee Bucks. And then he wanted to try to compare himself to our two-time MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Y'all, who do we think he is? Weird, maybe, but he is no Greek freak, okay? He is not the Greek freak. Matter of fact, Donald Trump, he's not even a team player. He doesn't even care about you. He doesn't even care about the people who are around him. He's constantly spewing hate, racism, bigotry at every single chance that he gets. Donald Trump is not an effective leader. And he's proven us time and time again that he's not only unfit, but he's unqualified to serve the people. And we constantly hear him talking about how he want to go back. We just went back an hour. How far back do we gotta go? Just like our Madam Vice President says, we are not going back. In 2 days, we will make history. In 2 days,